Hi students, here is a lesson of grade 7 um, ratio. Here is a very important lesson. Okay, so in the last year, you learned ratio. When you in physics, you have been taught ratio. So we are going to learn about ratio, right? More facts about ratio. You know, then how can you read this one? A to B, the way of mentioning the ratio, then how can you write, how can you read this one? A certain amount of money or certain article or article is divided between A and B in the ratio 2 to 3. This is read as 2 to 3. This is read as 2 to 3. So you imagine 12 rupees, right? 12 rupees. Let's forget it. Not 12 rupees. Your father brings something, right? One of your favorite meals he brings. Let's think of this one. He brings apples, right? Apples. He brings 12 apples. 12 apples. He brings 12 apples, right? That broad apples are divided between you and your brother or sister. I will write two names. Um, uh, Senuri and Shena. That broad mangoes are divided between Senuri and Sena, right? Senuri and Sena. Those 12 mangoes, those broad 12 mangoes are divided between Senuri and Sena. Senuri and Sena. Um, this is, then that amount is divided in the ratio 1 to 3. 1 to 3. That's broad mangoes are divided between Senuri and Senao in the ratio 1 to 3. Which means, what's the idea of this one? What is the idea of this one? So that broad mangoes are divided when it comes to that that division. Then what's the meaning of this? So which means when cinnamon is taken one mango, then at that moment Senal is taken. Senal is taking, that he is given, Senal is given 3 mangoes. So when Senuri is taken, then when she gets, Senuri is taking 1 mango, then Senal is given 3 mangoes. That's the idea. That's the basic idea. Okay? So what is the amount taken by Senuri here? Senuri here. Yes, what is the amount of mangoes we could get? Senuri gets, then when it is divided 4 mangoes, then Senuri gets, when it is divided 4 mangoes, then Senuri gets 1 mango. That's the idea. How did I get this 4? Adding these with 2 digits. 1 plus 3 is 4. Okay. When it is divided 4 mangoes, then at this moment, Senuri gets 1 mango. Then the divided mangoes, that is 12. 12 mangoes were divided. 12 mangoes were divided between Senuri and Sena. Now, we could multiply, we are going to get the number of mangoes taken by Senuri. You could multiply this 1 and 12. 1 into 12 is 12. 12 over 4 is 3. So this means Senuri has taken three mangoes, right? She has been given three mangoes. That's the idea. Okay, that's the idea. So let's see mangoes taken by Senuri. How can we get the mangoes taken by Sena? Okay, Sena. Then Senal is, he is given, then here Senal, divided amount, how many mangoes were there? 12 mangoes were divided. So now the number of mangoes taken by Senal can be taken, the ratio was, when it is divided, Senuri, Senal. When it is divided 4 mangoes, how can we get 4? Then you would add this 1 and 3. 1 plus 3 is 4. So 1 plus 3 is 4. When it is divided 4 mangoes, Senal gets 3 mangoes. When it is divided, the divided amount of mangoes, 12. So 3 times 12. 3 times 12 is 36. Okay, so 36 over 4 is 9. This is the answer. So the amount of mangoes, amount of mangoes taken by Senuri was 3. The amount of mangoes taken by Senal is, that is 9 mangoes. This is the basic idea of, ratios, these types of sums. So let's do another question. I will instead of writing the names of persons, I will mention that according to the questions given in the textbook, capital letters of the English alphabet. Okay. 20 rupees divided between A and B in the ratio 2 to 3. Now we could get the amount which is taken by here A. That A gets, then when it is divided 5 rupees, how can you get it? 2 plus 3 is 5. When it is divided 5 rupees, A gets 2 rupees. When it is divided 20 rupees, how can you get the answer? You could multiply this 2 and this 20. 2 times 20 is 40. 40 upon 5 is, that is 8. This is the answer. Okay. Then here taken this here is a value, right? 8 rupees. So then when it is divided 20 rupees between A and B, the amount which is taken by A is 8 rupees. Okay. So how do you get the amount taken by B here? Yes, B here. Think of it. 2 to 3 divided, ratio was 2 to 3, divided amount was 20 rupees. Then we could use the previously learned method. Then 3 over 5 into 20. Okay, so 3 times 20. 3 times 20 is 60. 60 upon 5 is 12 rupees. This is the answer. 12 rupees. Okay. Then here we've taken amount taken by A is 8 rupees. Here 8 rupees. Amount taken by B is 12 rupees. When you add again 8 and 20, 8 and 12, you could get 20 rupees. Okay. We could do another question, right? I think that already you got an idea about the way of doing these types of sums. So Anyway, we could do another one. You imagine this one. A certain amount of money is divided among A, B, and C. Here it relates, three persons, right? The person A, B, and C, right? A, B, and C. So that amount is divided in the ratio. I need to give you the divided amount. Two to 3 to 5. 2 to 3 to 5. This is the ratio. This is the related ratio. Now, how can you do this? Yes, how can you do this? The divided amount I need to give you. I have to give you 25 rupees. 25 rupees. 25 rupees divided among A, B, and C in the ratio 2 to 3 to 5. You have to calculate, you have to get the amounts taken by A, B, and C separately. The amounts taken by A, B, and C separately. A gets, yes, A gets, if it is divided, you could have these three digits, 2, 3, and 5 can be added. These things can be added. Here, 2 plus 3, 5. 5 plus 5, 10. Here you could write 10. 2 over 10, which means if it is divided 10 rupees, then A gets 2 rupees. Here it's divided, the amount which is divided here, that is 25. 25 rupees divided. Okay. Now, how can you do this? How can you do this? Yes, you have to multiply this 2 and 25. 2 into 25. Yes, 2 into 25 is 2 into 25, yes. 2 into 25, 50. 50 upon 10 means, what is the answer? In 10, how many, in 50, how many 10 times? 5. So the amount taken by A is 5 rupees. 5 rupees. We are able to calculate the amount taken by B as well. How can we do it? Then the ratio is 2 to 3 to 5. 2 to 3 to 5. A, B, C, the ratio 2 to 3 to 5. The divided amount equals 25 rupees. So the amount taken by B, B gets, when it is divided 2 plus 3, 5 plus 5, 10, D gets 3 rupees when it is divided 25 rupees. Yes, this can be done. You can multiply them 3 and 25. 3 times 25 is then previously we were doing, wait, I'll show you. Here, then 2 plus 3, 5 plus 5, 10. Then here 2 over 10 times 25. 2 times 25, 50. 50 upon 10 is 5. Then here, 2 plus 3, 5 plus 5, 10. Yes, here as well. And then, okay. How can you do this? Yes, what should be the answer? Was there an issue of solving here? I'll check it. Wait. Then here the divided amount was 2 to 3 to 5. Then ratio was 2 to 3 to 5. 2 plus 3, 5 plus 5, 10. Yes, then 2 over 10 times 25. Yes, okay, question is okay. So, Then here 75 over 10. 75 over 10 is, the answer should be 7.5, which means 7 rupees and 50 cents. Okay, this is the answer. This is the answer. Then we can do the other one. Amount taken by, here let's use this space. C gets, when it is divided 10 rupees, here C gets, then 5 over 10 into 25. Then 5 times 25 is 125. 125 is, 5 times 25, 25 into 5. 5 times 25, remaining is 2, 5 times 10 plus 2, 12. 125 over 10, 12.5, which means 12 rupees and 50 cents. 12 rupees and 50 cents. So, rupees, this is the answer. So, I believe that this type of sum will not be given for the test, but anyway, if you know these types of sums, the ways of doing these types of sums, you will be able to gain more marks at the test. Okay, so this is the second segment of ratio of grade 7. When you do questions of the exercises, you will be able to gain the needed knowledge of solving questions at the test. Now we will be moving on to into another segment of ratio. How do we do this type of one? When it comes to these questions, it was given the divided amounts. The divided amounts were given in the previous questions. Now, what is going on? What is happening right now? It does not give the divided amounts. Okay, so which means this type of one. A certain amount of money. We do not know the amount, divided amount. We do not know, right? We do not know the divided amount. Here is a fact. But a certain amount of money is divided between A and B in the ratio 5 to 2. In the ratio 5 to 2. A certain amount of money is divided between A and B in the ratio 5 to 2. Right now, the amount taken by B is, now the amount taken by B is 12 rupees. This one has given. When it comes to the question, you will listen to me. A certain amount of money is divided, right now I do not write it. A certain amount of money is divided between A and B. At that time, a certain amount of money is divided between A and B in the ratio 5 to 2. At that point, B gets 12 rupees. Find the amount taken by A. That's the question. That's the given question. Now, how can you get the amount taken by A here? Right? A. Here is an equivalent ratio. See this, right? Equivalent ratio. What is the value that we need to get here to be taken here? 12. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 6 is 12. Think of it. 2 times 6 is 12. Likewise, here this 5 also can be multiplied by 2. Then 2 times 5 is 10. Here we can take the amount taken by A. A is taken, he is given 10 rupees. 10 rupees. B he has been given 12 rupees. 12 rupees. Now the divided amount can be taken. Divided amount can be taken. I need these values. 10 plus 12 is 22. This is the divided amount, right? This is the divided amount. So divided amount is 22 rupees. Okay. In terms of getting the divided amount, what we have to do is, first of all, we need to get the amount which is taken by A here. Okay. Next question. A certain amount of money is divided between P and Q in the ratio 3 to 7. Then Q gets 21 rupees. You need to find these are the questions. Amount taken by P and divided amount. These are the questions. Divided amount. These are the given questions. Okay? Then when it is divided a certain amount of money in the ratio 3 to 7, then Q gets 21 rupees, P gets, you need to get the value which is taken by P here. Then according to the way of learning previously, then how can you multiply? What is the digit that you need to take here to get 21? Multiply, right? You need to multiply this by 7 by 3. Then 3 also should be multiplied by 7. Yeah. Then 3 times 3 is 9. Then the amount which is taken by P is 9 rupees. Then already it has given the amount taken by Q that 21. This 9 and 21 can be added, which is 30. 30. So the divided amount is 30 rupees. The amount taken by P is 9, Q 21. So the divided amount 30 rupees. Okay. We can do another one. This type of one. When it is divided a certain amount of money in the ratio 2 to 3 to 7, then C gets 28 rupees. C gets 28 rupees. Then can we get the amounts taken by A and B? The amount taken by C is 28. That is it. Okay. Now, are we able to get the amounts taken by B and A? Yes. Previously learned gain knowledge of ratio can be you could get 28. Okay. Then to be taken 28. Likewise, you can multiply 3 by 4. Then 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 4 is 12. Here 2 also multiplies by 4. Then 2 times 4 is 8. So the amount taken by B gets 12 rupees. A is given 8 rupees. Divided amount also can be taken. You could take these values. 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 plus 8 is 18. The remaining is 1. 1 plus 2 is 3 plus 1 is. So 48 is the answer. Divided by 8. Yes, rupees. So these types of sums you will be able to see in your textbook of grade 7. Yes. So when you do more and more, and this is the easiest way of doing this type of question, right? Another ways have mentioned in your textbook when it comes to this lesson. We are able to do another question as of this one. You think a certain amount of let's get the money, right? So that I can teach you easily. I do the same thing. The reason in this short period of time, I have to manage this time. So a certain amount of money is divided among A, B, and C in the ratio 5 to 3 to 7. At that point, this is a question, right? At that point, B is given 12 rupees. B is given 12 rupees. What are the questions? The amount taken by A and C. The second question is the divided amount among A, B, and C. According to the knowledge that you gained so far, you know what is the relation between 3 and 12? Then what is the digit that you need to get here to 12? Then 3 times, what is the digit that you consider here to be taken here 12? 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 4 is 12. Likewise, here you need to multiply 7 by just 4. 7 times 4 is 20. Here 7 times 4, 20. Likewise, 5 times, what is that? 5 times 4. 5 times 4 is 5 times, what is that? 5 times 4. 5 times 4 is 20. So these are the amounts taken by A, B, and C. It was given the amounts taken by B here, that 12. Then we've taken the amounts taken by A and C, that 20 and 20. Divided the amount can be taken, that adding these values 20, 12, and 28. 2 plus 8 is 10, the remainder is 1, 1 plus 2 is 3 plus 1 is 4 plus 2 is, that is 60, yes, 40 plus 20 is 60. 60 rupees, divided amount 60 rupees. Okay, we have been doing, so many questions. Now you done, yes, we done so many questions. This is the segment that you need to do, of ratio in grade 7. You can become an expert every now and then. This is the idea that you need to bear in your mind. When you do questions again and again, you can become an expert in maths. Okay, we will be doing more lessons in the near future. Especially, I will be helping you to do more papers. For your year-end test in the near future. Okay, in the near future we can meet, right? Okay, thanks.